Hi there guys, welcome to another Chris Comics video. This time I'm going to go through the next chapter of One Piece, 1056 to be exact. Now, a lot of stuff happened and honestly Buggy just keeps on giving, to be honest, and this time is no different. With the announcement of the of the Cross Guild, and he's gonna start issuing bounties on Marines. That's like very interesting to me. This I do not think it's his idea. I think it's Mihawk and Crocodile, because in the poster it's Mihawk, Crocodile, and Buggy on the cover, and they're like the big shots on this Cross Guild now. Now that is very interesting, and I'd love to see where this goes from here. In this chapter, this is like only the one thing that happened. It's a big thing, but it's only the one thing that they mention in this chapter. But it's one of the bigger things that happens. And Luffy's reaction is like, what the hell? Like, because Law and Kid don't really know Buggy all that well, and they're like, oh, how can he be like this influential? And Luffy just shrugs it off and is like, this guy is such a joke. But the whole world is taking him super seriously now. And I really like that Oda keeps giving us more and more of this, because I've personally never been a big fan of Buggy, even ever since he appeared. But because Oda likes him so much, it just plays him off as a joke. It just works, and every time it happens, it just gets more intense and more insane. Ever since the Paramount War with Whitebeard and all that, him like getting these like massive pirates to follow him, acting like he's this like messiah, next pirate king type thing, because it's just random happenstance and luck. It's hilarious and it's great. But this whole Cross Guild thing, I think it's a big ploy between Crocodile and Mihawk. Ever since I don't know what the world government was thinking, stopping the Shichibukai thing. I don't know what they think. They were just gonna capture all the Shichibukai and then be done with it, because there's so many strong ones that just got away and they never. I honestly think the Shichibukai thing wasn't planned out right. Because if they wanted to cancel it, they could have, but they should have done it without announcing anything. If they really wanted to end that system, like what's his name wanted, the Admiralty wanted, they should have done it quietly. They should have eliminated them one at a time, and then when they were done with that, then they should have announced that. Because now they've just created another force against it completely, and it has all of the strongest members of the Shichibukai with them, apart from Doflamingo still. And that still leaves the Emperors, which three new ones, so Luffy being the newest one with Buggy and Shanks and Blackbeard still. But Law and Kid are literally the same level at this point, so they are massive threats. And this is basically the sixth warlords at the moment because of those two, because they've got similar bounties to Luffy. So it's a very big mess for the Navy at the moment. But getting back to the chapter, Frankie had some good stuff that he found out recently, because they've got in Wano, it seems that they've got Pluton there, and I like how Frankie's like, do you want it? And Luffy's like, no, then it doesn't need it. And that's very cool, because that's very Luffy. He doesn't want any help regarding finding One Piece. He doesn't want any extra weapons. He just needs his crew, and that's always been the case with Luffy, and I really love that about him. But also what we get is like a few revelations. At the end of the chapter, essentially, we see that Yamato is planning to leave, to embody the new name she has taken, Odin, to be more free. Now, whether she's going to join the crew or not, we'll have to see. We'll probably see that in the next chapter. More likely yes than no. I don't think there'll be so much set up with her and it ending like this for her not to join the crew. But there's no one else she can join. She wouldn't join Law, she wouldn't join Kid, and she wouldn't just go on a dinghy out on the sea on her own. So I think she'll join the crew with Luffy and them. There's been a bit of a a discussion recently about Carrot joining, but that also gets nipped in the bud now recently in this chapter with her being like nominated to go back to Zoe and be the ruler of Zoe, and supported by all the members of uh, the Red Scabbards that were from Zoe initially. So I think that that will be very cool, and yeah, I'd really like to see what happens there. And then yeah, I think this chapter was very cool. It has a lot of setup stuff as well. And I can't forget about Tama. She's gonna become a ninja or Kunoichi, a female ninja. That's gonna be very cool. I thought that was very nice for her to step out of her bubble and actually become more proactive, and especially all the help she did recently in the fight at Wano at the end was very cool. But yeah, overall this chapter was very nice, and the reveals were very cool. Oh, and also they've got they at the end now, just before the chapter ends, Kid remarks about a man, they need to get serious about a man with marked flames on his body somewhere. Now there's speculation as to who that might be. It could be a person with tattoos, or it could be a person with scars made by flame. People have been discussing it could be Sabo, it could be Aokiji, but we'll see. Kuzan or Aokiji. We'll see who that is. I'm not sure at this point. People saying it's Blackbeard. Could be, but I don't think so. There's also people mentioning that could be another member of Blackbeard's, the Pirate King's Goldie Rogers crew that we've seen in one of the panels a while back. Could be that as well. But it's too early to tell. It might even reveal it in the next chapter. But I like the fact that Oda is slowly but surely still revealing some cool mystery stuff. There's still plenty that he still needs to talk about, and it's still a long way from being done. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. The cross guild is the big thing in this chapter, and people are going crazy about that. People are even speculating what the bounties of some of the Marines might be. But this is a big threat to the Navy and to the world government at this point, because now actual Marines are going to be having bounties against them, and like one captain can be like sailing and like being attacked by 10 pirate crews just because he's got a bounty on his head now. And pirates are more keen on money than navy admirals or anything else. So it's much more dangerous now for the navy to be out there with bounties on than it ever was for pirates. Because pirates, they'll fight against each other anyway. But if you give them an excuse to actually go against the navy, they're gonna go against the navy. And there's way more of them than there is any of the navy members. So I think, yeah, that was the big thing in this chapter, and it's very important. The power dynamic at the moment has changed completely, and for those 3 big pirates to make an actual guild like this, it's just gonna rally so many more pirates to their cause. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, and I'd like you guys to join me for more of these like little deep dives into these little videos that I'm doing, and for more One Piece and for more Warhammer and some geek news, stuff like that, just join Chris Comics. Thanks, guys.